BassResinator here. I'm working on another turtle. This time I'm using the color purple. This is periwinkle purple from Eye Candy. And I'm also using the holographic chameleon, and it's purple and magenta. And I thought, you know, I keep having problems getting some of that stuff down here, so I'm going to go the main shell now and color it this periwinkle purple, and then do the holographic stuff afterwards. And I'm going to mix this periwinkle purple into the resin, so we'll have a definite purple hue. Yeah, it doesn't make any difference which one I do first. I think I get a little spillover. I already put his eyes in place, and they're pretty purple eyes. I only had one set, so I better not mess up, huh? Of the purple. I've got a lot of blues and greens and yellows. A couple red ones, but just one set of purple. Okay, so now I did still get some of this put a popsicle stick in here so I can aim it. My fingers are too big. Oh, my stomach's growling. Huh? What is that all about? Okay, so now get this little brush. Now, I've already put the this purple, periwinkle purple, into the resin, and I'm going to have it, I was going to say baking, but it's not baking, it's percolating out in the gee whiz, I keep wanting to say microwave and stuff. In the vacuum chamber. What in the world's going on with my brain? Okay, I use that little brush to get back into the tail area. Oh, yes. Look at that. This purple magenta holographic powder should really make this turtle come to life. Now, I've done a blue one, I've done a red one, I want to do a green one soon, but I mentioned it on one of my social media accounts and somebody said, purple, purple. So that's why I'm doing the purple one now. But I already have, when I do the green, look at the green eyes. Dun, dun, dun. So I've already got that one started in my mind. Now, this is an older turtle mold, and I may have to prop up the flippers a little bit because once they get a little bit older, they start drooping. The other one that I had been using tore when I pulled the blue one out. I'm like, no, can't happen. But it did. So I've got another one ordered, but in the meantime, I'm using this one. Now, this one may be a little dull, so I'll have to use the polisher on it. My Let's Resin 4-in-1 grinding, sanding, polishing tool. I really like that thing. It makes being able to take a mold like this and keep using it even after it's lost its luster. Now the little bit that came over here, I wasn't able to get it up on the walls very well, so I had to put a bunch more in there. Well, I don't know, it might be on there, I just can't see it very well. That one I can, but the other side I couldn't. Okay, well, let me go get that resin out of the vacuum chamber, and I'll be right back. Okay, just got this out of the vacuum chamber. Oh, there's a little bubble right there. It was hanging out on the edge. Got it. Put it in the flipper so as not to introduce extra bubbles by dumping it in from too high of an altitude. Boy, that's a pretty rich purple, huh? I really liked the red one I did. I really like the blue one, this purple one. I've got a green one in store. Thinking about doing a yellow one. Maybe an orange one. Not necessarily natural colors for turtles, but whoa, had to sneeze. Goodness. Weather's changing outside, so stuff is blowing around in the wind. I'll get this up a little higher to where it gets up to this tail, and then I'll use my dotting tool to remove the bubbles from said tail. One bubble came out. They just like hiding in there. I think I got them. Hope I got them. I readjusted these props on the flippers. It seems to be holding it up pretty good. Pulled something heavy over, heavier than the well, you know what? I just don't have to fill it all the way full, do I? No, I sure don't. I think that's full enough. Let me scope around in here and make sure there's no bubbles under the chin, without going too far in and hitting the eyeballs and knocking them out of their socket. That would not be good. I'm getting ready to go perform. I'm doing, you can look it up on the internet. It's Maurice Duruflé's Requiem. We're doing a mass for it's 2nd of November, and it's Mass for the Dead. It's sort of like the Dia de los Muertos, but remembering all of those who have gone before us. I really want to do something there to hold that up. All it needs is a little bit. Okay, that used all the resin up, so now I can turn this off and come back to you when it's time to unmold. Okay, today's pour is brought to you by the color purple, a royal color. Okay, see ya. Well, this is cured up. Enough to where I can get it out of here. Haha, no bubble on the tail. Good, good, good. Oh, flop back down underneath. Well, that purple is rich, huh? Oh, he's got a zit right on his chin. Look at that purple eye. Okay, we're going to have to fix that chin. Look at that purple, huh? Whoo-hoo! And this holographic, it says it's magenta and purple, but since I use that purple, periwinkle purple resin color, it kept that looking really good. Okay, we got to fix that chin. I was trying to get in there with that plastic, little piece of plastic, but I didn't want to reach in too far and possibly knock the eyes loose. So, oh, I guess I could have needs a little bit more. Stop with the air, with the bubble there. This will patch that chin up. You'll still be able to see the little pock mark, but you know, you're not supposed to look on the bottom side. All right. This battery's getting a little low. That's why I was looking. Okay, that's completely solid now. Wow, this is something else there, huh? Look at that. Coolness. Now, start making that green one. And then whenever I do the yellow one, I think I will do gold. If I can find some holographic gold, I'll use that for the head and the flippers. That is a purple turtle. How are you, Lydia? Why Lydia? Well, in the book of Acts in the Bible, the New Testament, it said there was a lady who dealt in purple cloth, and her name was Lydia. Well, this is a turtle who dealt in purple color. So, this is Lydia. Lydia, 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 Lydia the tattooed lady. Where did I get that? I remember Colonel Potter singing that on MASH. I had never heard that song before, but it stuck with me. There was a girl in high school. Her name was Lydia, but I had not heard that episode of MASH. Otherwise, I probably would have sung that to her. Yeah, this is pretty. Now I am going to have to go around and sand those edges down because it is a little bit sharp. I'm glad I got my gloves on. Okay. If you are a subscriber of mine, thank you so very much. If you are not, and you would like to be, just go down to the bottom and push subscribe. It's real easy. And while you're down there, go ahead and click on the little icon of a bell, and that will let you know whenever I do something new. This channel also has memberships if you want to support the channel that way. Just click on the button that says join. And then follow the prompts. Yeah. It is purple. And that holographic chameleon purple really blends in well with this for a beautiful, if I wouldn't have, I already sold the red one, and I do not have it in the house, but it would have been kind of cool to have all the different colors together, but no, I got the blue one though. I can put it with the purple, and then I'll do the green, and then the yellow. Yeah. Stick around. I'll have some pictures of this. It is nighttime right now. When the sun comes up tomorrow, I might be able to get some good ones outside too. Whew. Man, that is pretty. I really like these powders. They're from Toonfish Crafts, designed for Wendy by what's the name of it? Anyway, it'll be in the description below. If you would like to have access to any of these things that I have in here, the mold, the colors, the eyes, all of that I have in the description. So just click on that description, and if you're interested in that, go for it. Yeah. And if you do the eye candy pigments, which is where I got this purple, there's a discount in there, so take advantage of that. Yeah. Okay. We'll see you for the next one. Bye.